All right, if you clicked on the link on the assignment page to the professional letter template, you will find that you have it right here. You need to make a copy of this, otherwise you can't edit it. So we're going to go to File, Make a Copy, and then you can call it Practice Letter, because this is not one you turn in. This is just one for learning the skills. All right, now Microsoft Word and Pages, they come with a lot of templates that you can use. Google Docs doesn't really, so I had created this one. It's a block style, nothing is indented, professional style letter. All right, so if you are printing on letterhead, so some companies have pages with their logo and their address is printed at the top. If you have that, you do not need the sender's information because it's the same thing. But we don't, so we're going to go ahead and put this in. All right, so go ahead and put in your name, and you can make up an address for these assignments. And then we can put in the city, state, and zip code. All right, so that's who is sending the letter. That's me, right? All right, the date needs to be spelled out, like a little more formal, right? So September 23rd, let's say 2014. All right, and then we have all of this space down to our recipient's address. This is called the inside address. Technically, the letter starts with a date. So this is the inside address, the person to whom we're sending the letter. So let's say Mr. Smith, and let's give him an address of 1234 Fake Street, so just down the road from me. And then we'll say Midvale, Utah, 84047 again. All right, so this is the person to whom we're sending the letter, right? That's ours, that's theirs. All right, salutation. If you've taken French, you know salut is a greeting, and that's the same thing here. So, dear Mr. Smith. And at this point, we have to choose what kind of punctuation we're going to use. It seems like business letters are very particular, and they are. So in this case, we can have open punctuation, in which case I don't put anything here or anything after our complimentary close, or we can put mixed punctuation, in which case we would put a colon here, because a colon means I'm about to present something, and then a comma here. So that is what a colon would look like, in which case I would put a comma here, or I could do nothing and nothing, and that is called open punctuation. All right, so then you type in your letter. Notice we are not indenting paragraphs. Rather, we just put a blank line between them, right? See, very easy to do. All right, so then we get to our complementary close. So this is where we would use sincerely. Keep in mind the punctuation. See, I don't have anything, so I'm not going to put anything here. And then we put our name. Now, if there's a title that relates, right? So, hey, I am the president of this club and I'm asking for money, or I am a constituent in your district office, or something like that, then you can put a title. If there's not really one, then don't worry about it. Just delete that part. I'm just going to put teacher just so I know it's there. And then the reference initials. These are actually the initials of the person who typed the letter if they are not the person who authored the letter. So if you're writing your own letter, you're going to ignore these. But if, let's say, someone were dictating a letter to an assistant, then the person who types it puts their initials here, and they will always be different than the name here, right? Because this is the typist, this is the author. In this case, I'm just going to put mine just so we have it here, but realize that in real life, these two things wouldn't match. This would be a different person. All right, so I look over my letter. Looks fantastic. It looks a little better once you fill in a few paragraphs. But other than that, this is a block style, professional style letter, and that's what you're going to create.